including that, where it was more detailed. But I'm happy with the outcome.
Okay.
I did the episode. I don't want to say a 10. I'll give it a 9. But to me, it had every aspect going on with it. We got a lot of people spilling the beans this episode. It was a lot of secret squirrel stuff going on with people looking at people's stuff. And overall, I enjoyed it. I was entertained.
All right, a 9. That's pretty high. It was almost perfect, huh?
Pretty much. I mean, like I said, it was other little things, but I feel like I could give a pass with that.
Okay, Nita, what would you give this rating for this episode, and what were some of the things you thought about it?
I gave it an 8.5, and what I said in Lamont's live, I was saying that the table scene, that scene alone just kind of made me forgive some of the stuff that kind of was like, I was giving the side eye. I was like, a lot of the stuff that didn't make sense and all that stuff, I was just like, oh well, but the table scene did it for me, and that's what gave it the higher rating for me. So it's not the overall episode, but it was just, and plus I think Courtney Kemp actually overhyped it. I think she overhyped the episode. I don't call any of those people a major death. They're season regular at best. So no, I mean, I just feel like she overhyped it, she oversold it, and I give it an 8.5, and the table scene gave it the 8.5.
Okay, all right. Me personally, I think they tried to do too many things in 1 hour, and it didn't. They could have spent a little more time on maybe 2 out of the 3 or 4, maybe, elaborated on just 2 of those. And the heist, that whole thing brought it down for me. It just didn't sit right, and it seemed kind of rushed, and Effie could just swipe keys off a grown-ass woman security guard she don't know, and Braden, because he white, he could talk to doorman. New York doormen know who those people are that live there, never seen them before, and he could do this and that and all that. And that was just a couple things, So, to me, it wasn't the best of the season. But the table part, the Last Supper, that was definitely the best part of the episode. And the courtroom was definitely dope. Seeing, all of that transpire, and that saved it for me, and I would give it about a 7. It was just a lot of things with the rest of it that messed up the entertaining factor to me. It kind of made me, think, well, it's not the worst, it's a pretty good episode, but it, I would that heist, that was such an elaborate thing to do. That could have been damn near an episode by itself, and focused on how they're going to do that, all those moving parts, different things, and that could have been perfect by itself. So but it is what it is. They ain't listening to me. So
yeah, I try to give it a pass just because that's the problem that I had with book 1. It felt soap opera-ish. Just like you said, a crime fantasy, gangster fantasy or something, and
right.
It's the conveniences of it all. The things that don't make sense. You got to use your imagination way too much.
Right. Like that's why we watch stuff, so we don't have to use our imagination. We can relax and be entertained. So I get it. Nothing can be fully explained in 1 hour. I'm fine with that. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But so many things you gotta guess and figure out and think and assume and stuff. It just starts to get to be a lot of work, watching it, to enjoy it for some people, that's all. But I still think, I know we talked about this a little bit, Moochie, with Lamont. You say this was your favorite episode of the season. I think 5 was the best to me, and then 6 was second. they were the most memorable to me. Moochie, what you think?
5 and 6 was a build up for me. With this, we got closure with some things.
Okay.
Especially with that dinner scene.
Yeah. I
thought 6 was the calm before the storm.
Exactly.
It was too good. 5 was really, really good. 5 was really good and really, really strong. And when I got the 6, I was like, this must just be the calm before the storm, because I actually didn't like episode 6. I actually turned it down. I was like, it's not turned up, but it was turned down. But
Poppy was home, man. That was a nice feeling right there, and everybody, partying, doing stuff, and all the things going on. I thought that was kind of good. Different things happening in 6. But I mean, hey, we all got our own, opinions and things. So, while I'm thinking about it, shout out to D. Renee for joining the family. Welcome to the family and the organization. I appreciate you. You definitely gonna have a good time talking in the Discord. We all in there. They definitely break stuff down and have a good time in there. As well as we have another member that just came in. D. Renee joined before we started, so thanks for being ready. And Angie's Angle. What's up, Angie's Angle? I appreciate you coming through, being a member of the family. I definitely appreciate having you all, and I've got a video I'll play for you all in a second. Before we get to that video, though, let me talk about a couple little scenes right quick. So, we saw a lot go on this episode. One of the things that we didn't talk about, and I'm going to skip around a little bit, though, is, what's up with, what's her name, Effie, and how she kind of, at the end of the episode, cozied up next to Tariq, gave him the little kiss. Who knows what else they may have did. She trying to prove her loyalty to Tariq. Let her know she Tariq in the knees. She want that Taweeness all to herself, man. She don't share. She done proved herself time and time again. She done went on the heist. She done tested the product, made sure it wasn't right. Everything. What's up with Effie? What do y'all think? Moochie, what you think with Effie and what she did?
I feel like Effie is still a person that calculates her every move. So he really needs to watch her.
Right.
And
that part.
I just hope she don't find out. If she finds out about him and
Diana,
it might go left because she knows a lot of information.
Okay. Some people be saying they may be a 3-way because she might have liked Diana too.
I agree. I said that too. I believe they might have it might be a threesome, because especially the way she was talking to her when they was doing that little credit card scam thing.
Okay. All right. What's up, Nita? What you think about Effie? And how y'all ladies be when y'all holding the man that face like that. You really want them lips. You want all them lips right there. She wanted all them little kisses. What's up? What she think about that?
Yeah, I think that on one hand, she is calculated and she knows what she's doing, and she knows, but I think she's playing into it, and she is also developing feelings as well. So it's going to further complicate things, like when it's time for her to really make decisions that she needs to make for herself. I think she's going to have a little confliction with her, you know what I'm saying, because of the fact that she keeps on punching him and keep on having sex with him. You develop feelings. I mean, it just is what it is. And like you said, and all that romantic talk, and he letting her know everything and spilling his guts and everything, like that. Not for nothing, that goes into a girl. It makes you feel a little differently about what's going on. So I think you need to watch her, because she can make the decisions that she needs to make in order to have the advantage.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, Tariq just need to be careful. But I think she's getting caught up too, because that can happen.
Yeah, I mean, she is
I,
deep with him. What's up, Moochie?
I just hope she don't get mixed up with Kane, because he's looking at her like a wolf in an
He was. He said, "Yeah, we definitely should get together." But you know, I don't know
He
about.
looked at her. He looked at Lauren like that. So look, he might do that just to piss Tariq off.
Definitely. We already know he's still jealous of Tariq, and he want him to go to jail. He even told Diana, "Yeah, well, your boy going to jail anyway." So, no, he not my Tariq. She sound like that song. Yo, mama's on crack. My mama in the rehab. My Tariq is going free. Oh yeah, that's the song right there, boy. Now my mama.
Stop! They keep teasing me.
Right, the dogs. Yeah, please stop teasing me. Yeah, for real. So a lot of people been talking about that ring. Mecca definitely had that ring on deck. It looked expensive. I don't know much about jewelries and all of that stuff like that. But you know, from his style, he ain't cheap. But here's the thing, boy. He snapped on Kane just like he be snapping on Chef when Kane came in there. He gave him the stiff finger, like, out. He communicated sign language when he mad, boy. So
he's stepping into his stepdad role.
You know what I'm saying?
Kane did poke in there like The Shining, though.
Right. Damn right. Get your ass out of here. I'm on the phone doing business. You don't poke your head in there, boy. But do you think this ring is going to be something that come back to seal Kane's fate, or end up doing something that possibly, you know, lead to Mecca figuring out what really happened?
It might seal Kane's fate, for the simple fact is maybe the chef didn't know about the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it depends on what his mother does at this point.
Right.
If she gives in, then maybe.
Right.
But she ain't got no choice but to give in now, because Lorenzo done put her ass out.
She was like, you should go. And none of them left with her. Wasn't that crazy?
Crazy. Yeah.
I thought Kane was going to leave with her.
I didn't think so. I made a video about a week ago saying that she don't have anybody. You know, Kane ain't really with her. Drew, none of them respect or really want to be with her. They put up with her because they had to. Diana don't. Lorenzo was the only one that really had her back and loved her. And that was definitely over once he found out all that information getting dropped. He felt like a damn fool.
But I feel like also with this whole scene, with that blowout, everybody's going to have a lot of resentment towards her anyway, because they were all lied to.
Right.
They were all lied to in a way. Zeke, Kane felt some kind of way because he's not even the oldest kid.
Right. He worried about that. That meant something to him.
That meant something to him being the oldest. Now, you got Drew. He might feel some kind of way because he wanted to go to college to draw, and so did Diana. And look how long it took her father making the decision for her to go to school. So we already know Diana's pissed off with her mother. But Drew might feel a certain way too, as well as Kane, because they all seen how she babied him. Right.
Yeah, that's true. And
baby him, and he the oldest.
Right.
And you want the other kids in the business.
That's the thing that's really messed up, is you force them not to have a life and be in the business, but you allowed him to have a life and not be in the business. Only because he can play basketball? You know, that's messed up. While I got this up on the screen, put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments. I got a $20 Cash App giveaway. All you got to do is put hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments. And, of course, like and subscribe. It's all appreciated. Right now we got 160 people live in the first 16 minutes of the show, so I definitely appreciate all the support and everybody coming through for these breakdowns. Definitely appreciate it. Domio said that none of them other kids can dunk. That's why they had to get in the game. But hey, that's funny. But didn't Diana say she could hoop and wanted to be in the WNBA?
Young boy 24 said Diana wanted to play ball too.
Yeah, Jamari as well. I don't see young boy just yet. But yeah, so she wouldn't let her do it because it ain't basically enough money for Monet to mooch off of. Talking about you only gonna make this amount. That ain't nothing. Nothing for you. It's enough for her. She don't have no kids. She can live off of that and be just fine. And be happy. But for you, you want a piece of the action. You know. And how do we know she even know how to be a manager? She been made all kind of investing in car washes and barbershops and made them go broke.
I agree.
She already don't know how to run the bar. You know, she could be making money with the bar, even though it may not make as much as the dope business. Why you got it just sitting there empty?
With that bar, I'm trying to give everything a pass for the simple fact of COVID. So you can't have extras in there and have a bar scene. So, I'll give that a pass.
They should have wrote it as something different then.
You know what this episode was for?
Say they sell it or something. I don't know.
Karma.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
This was her karma.
Right.
It came to bite her in the ass, and it did.
Yeah, it definitely did.
She took a chunk out of her ass when it bit.
Right. She definitely been doing a lot. And, you know, it all came back because her whole life and all her relationships was built on lies. And Diana uncovered that so easily. I mean, why she have that in the little Bible and the picture and all that from the hospital? You know, Nita, what you think about why was she saving that like that? And I get to you, Moody, but why was she saving all of this like this? The little mementos, but it's a lie, so it could destroy everything. I mean, what's your thought on that as a woman? And what you think she did?
I just think it was a sentimental, like, if I keep one little piece of him, and like he spent most of his life, like she gave him up as a baby. So she came back to New York, and I just think that's just all she had of what she, you know, gave the baby up, and she. Whomever, her sister, her older sister, because she probably was older than 18, she might have been living with Big Mama or something. These are all assumptions. But I'm just saying, it's probably something like sentimental value. And for some reason, I think it was a good enough cover-up that nobody would make the distinction or even look for it. Like, if I had something in my house like that, like, I wouldn't even think somebody would look for it or either put the pieces to the puzzle together. So,
okay.
And, you know, I just think it was
and NV said, what if Lorenzo found it instead of Diana? I mean, I guess he found out anyway, but you know, Moochie, what you think?
Well, with this, I didn't get to discuss what she was just discussing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with this whole scene, how can I say it? I'm trying to say it. I'm trying to put it into words.
Diana had too many breadcrumbs. She had the text message. We need to talk about him. D. That's from D.
So I feel like then she got too many breadcrumbs, but she was paying attention to everything.
Right.
And then we had.
For the simple fact is, last episode you had Zeke saying something about this guy named Dante Spears said he my father.
Right.
Yeah.
Caught that. So then she saw the text message earlier that day, which just had the letter D. So now she got matched D with the Dante. Mm-hmm. So then all she needed was that. And then once she went snooping around in that bedroom and she saw that Bible, and you want to know why she kept the Bible, because everything was not her decision. Remember, her father made that decision. She got pregnant at 16. Her sister must have been older, and they're gonna say, you know what? She's gonna have this baby, and you're gonna
Rizzo wouldn't put it together.
I'm sorry.
I said Rizzo wouldn't have put it together because it's just a picture of a baby.
Yeah, he would have never put it together.
He just didn't have no breadcrumbs, no clues, no nothing.
He been gone out the loop. Yeah, he been
That's
gone out the loop so long. Yeah.
Even if he found that Bible, she could have still played it off and said, "Okay, Zeke, this is Zeke's baby picture that my sister gave to me, and I kept it in here in the Bible to pray for him while he's here playing ball." So she could have played that off anyway. But Diana put everything together. She knew it was a Bible from the hospital, called the hospital, and you can call a hospital and give birth records like that because it's not a Social Security. It's not a Social Security number. Those are public records. So yes, she could get the exact birth date, especially if she knew that he was born at that hospital, and she's saying she's trying to get a replacement birth certificate. And but they was like, I'm sorry, you got the wrong year. He was born in this year, and they do that.
Okay, I don't know. I guess every state is different because I know when I needed to get a birth certificate, I had to provide forms of ID and everything, you know, because it's identity theft. If that's the case,
agree.
Yeah, you can't just get people's birth certificates. With a birth certificate, you can go and get, you know, name and identity in somebody's, you know, but it is what it is. But
she called and act like she was the mother, so if she got the mother's social, then she probably could get that information.
Maybe. I mean, we got to do a lot of thinking on that one.
I'm just throwing some thoughts out there.
Right. You know, they could have just, you know, put it in a little something or whatever, but it's all good. She got it. So she put it together, and now Zeke, he finally got hit with all this at, you know, the supper at the dinner table. And, you know, the first thing he worried about is not going to the NBA or NCAA regulations, which truthfully really don't matter because he about to leave the NBA, I mean the NCAA anyway, and go to the NBA, so he really don't need to worry about that. But how in the world did he not know how old he is what I want to know. How is this dude 9 years old thinking he was 5, or, you know, 5 thinking he was 1? Nita, what's your take on this?
It's just the writers playing in our face. That's all. They just it don't make no sense at all. Like, I can see 1 year.
Right.
I'm gonna give you 1.
Right.
But not 3 or 4 years. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
That's a big leap.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I personally don't think they even needed to explain that. You know, just leave it up that people think he looks older than what he was, and you could just kept saying he was 19 or 20 and leave it at that. I don't think they even needed to explain that part. Moochie, what do you think about it?
I'm glad that they explained it, Jay, because I don't want them to think that she was cheating on Lorenzo. Like, this was before you, Lorenzo, so take that into consideration.
I feel like she might still be able to smooth that over because it was before Lorenzo. He's going to be mad that she lied about it, but she might be able to smooth that over. I don't know about the kids now, but I feel like she might be able to reel Lorenzo back in because he really adores her. And you saw that when he talked about, he remembered everything that day, the year they went to Coney Island, what she had on, everything that happened that day. And it's like that when you have a good day with somebody you love. You remember all the details.
That's true.
So, I feel like she may have a good chance for him. Tell me why Lorenzo put Monet out of her own dad's house. I don't think that's her dad's house. Remember, that's
Lorenzo's house.
That's Lorenzo's house.
Right.
She just talked about the garbage cans being put there like that because that's what Mecca. Well, that's what Dante used to do at her dad's house.
Right.
That's not that's officially Lorenzo's house.
Because she tried to ask him for permission to get the second mortgage to get Zeke out. Yeah.
Remember when she tried to get Zeke legal counsel and she was going to put the house up, she had to get Lorenzo to sign off on that. Right. So it wasn't her parents' house and she got it. That's Lorenzo's house.
Right. And, you know, as far as that, where I just saw it. As far as I saw with Zeke age timeline, I just think, like, why did they, unless they cast him and then they tried to change to make it fit with the casting because he looked a little older than what he say, and they did that. I don't know. I just didn't see why they even needed to do that. The 24-year stuff, like, they could have, I don't know, man. There's just a lot. So, I mean, maybe not make him not know how old he is, at least. But it is what it is. Whitney Scott said, nah, Lorenzo anger, if you pay attention, is based on how angry the kids are. I don't know. I think
he was pretty calm to me.
He was. The only thing, he was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Right. He was not, we don't know him really that well. Right. So from what we've seen, he never started screaming and yell and all of that, you know, yet. Although we did see in the clip for the next episode, he tore that damn room up and he's mad. He tore their bedroom up and all kind of stuff and he was screaming. So
it looked like their house got ransacked.
That's what I thought.
Ah, okay. I thought he did it. Okay, I thought he did it.
Telling Drew to get revenge or something like that. So I thought he had got ransacked.
Okay, that's a good point. I thought it was maybe he did it and was mad about some stuff, but so then
I think Mecca was up in that house, y'all. Ransacking everything, looking for that ring.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's interesting. I want to see now what really happened with that. But I think that the way he is that because even when he got with Kane in prison, and he said, "Don't you put your hands on my wife. Don't put your hand on my wife. I taking you down." And he had Kane beat up. He didn't be like, "Man, what you do to my wife?" Ah, you know, he didn't do all of that. But he was probably just as mad. You know, he may not be that type of person unless it really gets up there. Brillo said, the ladies looking good. Jay, not so much. Well, I'm glad I ain't, you know, your type. But I appreciate it. Thank you, brother Brillo. I appreciate it. Now, if you said, Jay, you looking good too, bro. But like, see, don't climb Mount Everest tonight over here now. You said, Inga said, I was born in D.C. You have to go downtown to the Department of Vital Statistics to get a birth or death certificate. You do not call the hospitals. Nita, you in that D.C. area, what's your experience with that?
That's exactly what you have to do. And you have to provide proof that you are able to get this information. Now, I can see a hospital confirming or denying that a child was born there.
Right.
I can see that, but for her to produce in the same day a birth certificate, that's a no-brainer.
The only way she could do that is if she went online and did that shit after.
She did a lot, man.
Look, I'm just saying.
But it still comes in the mail.
Like,
I mean, you can apply online now, but it still comes in the mail.
No, right. I know what you're saying, but look.
Like, I had to go to Chicago to get mine when I needed to get it again. They wouldn't send it to me. I had to go back to there and do some stuff.
I agree, too. I had to go back to my son's the hospital my son was born at to do it.
Yeah.
And I had to show ID. I'm not saying it's... I understand that some of it is not believable, so it is what it is.
Yeah. I wonder if Mecca's name was on that birth certificate. I'm curious to know. Since he wasn't in the picture, and she was relocated and she had the baby, I thought maybe just her name would be on there.
Yeah, I agree.
What do y'all think? Y'all think Dante's name on there?
No, I don't think his name is on there.
I thought it might be. I'm gonna have to look on that, see if I got a picture of it and see.
If it's not, then it doesn't make sense how he knows that Zeke is his son.
Right.
Does
Well, he
sense.
may know, but how does Diana put it together that that's the leap? Because she heard him talking.
She put it together because Zeke told her, the guy, Dante Spears, said that he's his father.
Right.
That's
but
what
I'm saying is that the whole thing, if he was researching and he pulling records and stuff like that, or maybe because she had a baby around the time that he was messing with her, and he put together that child is his. Okay, I got it. I just talked myself into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes somebody wrote here the father would have had to sign it. Sometimes women don't have the father listed, though. That is true. Just like sometimes they don't give the baby the father's last name. That happens a lot too. So, you know.
It's obvious she got that's her maiden name, Cross.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then they would have been figured that out. Then, but then that's her sister, auntie. Okay. That's a good one. So, yeah.
From the way they saying it, the father orchestrated all of this. She's going to have the baby because she's older. She's going to raise the baby.
Well, they never explained all that in detail.
We're going to find all of that out next season because
we'll see his mother.
It's a possibility that we're going to be seeing
Zeke mama. Supposed mama. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Let me play a couple videos. Y'all been coming through with the super chat. Diana, she was trying to be like me when I used to be a detective when I was in my Roger Rabbit days, man. Let me show you. Diana came through solving the crime up in here. There goes Zeke. I didn't lie. That my teammate, he my best good friend. Something big, mate.
You gotta put a Zeke face on that.
Something big, mate.
You heard me, Jay?
Right, I know, right?
You gotta put Zeke face on that.
I tried to actually do that, but it didn't look right because it kept trying to make him white. So
yeah, we don't want to put Zeke in white face.
Yeah, right. Something, baby. Everett, my teammate. Yeah, man. But you know, a lot went on this episode. What do y'all think about what happened with Chef, man? I thought Chef was like a boss. We saw Chef got punked. Chef can't see. He let this dude sneak behind him like, you know, he the first level boss on elevator action or something up in here, man. What the hell?
They wasted him.
Wasted him, man. Moochie, what's your thoughts on Chef and how he got turned into a Pez dispenser?
Why they played him like a Keystone Cop?
They did.
I mean, I feel like this character was kind of wasted the way his kill was. Very. I thought we were gonna see him in some action. We didn't even see him do any of them shootouts.
Right. And they built him up. It made us think he was dope.
He only killed one person in this.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. He could have definitely been a great character to develop. He was mysterious. People was even talking about he may be the real boss and not Mecca.
I said that.
Exactly. That was my theory. Somebody said that. I remember that somebody was my theory.
Mm-hmm. Nita, what's up with the chef and how he got killed and why he got killed? What do you think about that?
Yeah, that was my theory. That I thought that he probably was the big boss, And Dante was the one, Mecha was the one making moves for him, because that's the way they kind of portrayed it a little bit. But I think had they showed us why Mecha turned on him, like, it just came out the blue, like, it just didn't make any sense. Like, all of a sudden he started treating him like a bitch, and I was like, what? Where did that come from? Like, I didn't know. Like, I feel like they didn't give us enough to even get behind how he turned on him or anything. So it's definitely a waste. And they tend to do that to a lot of characters. You said they did that with Rico as well.
Yeah.
They do. And
Whitney Scott said he was trying to show Kane anybody is expendable.
Okay, I could go with that.
That makes sense.
I could definitely go with that because Kane was scared as hell after that shit happened.
Yeah, like you said, Drew was shitting bricks. Kane looked like he probably was shitting a couple too when he because it looked like he was coming towards Kane and he went to the side. You know what I'm saying?
He was shitting bricks when he was in that closet because he knew he was coming in next to get some guns.
Right.
I mean, he would have had to drop on them, though. But
right. So he had everything he needed. He should have just come out there, guns a blazing.
Right.
It's like him or me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
John said Mecca knew Kane did it. I agree.
He do.
He did know. I agree.
They need to do some redeeming for Mecca because Mecca, he dropped down a couple of points for me this episode. Like,
I know.
I don't want to kill you, but I love your mother.
Right.
Look, I want to kill you, boy, but I love your mother.
Yeah, I mean, like that man, he doing a lot for Monet, somebody he ain't been with in over 20 plus years. You, like she said, if you knew me now, you would know I mean what I was like. He don't even know her right now, man.
Nah.
You know what I mean? How many of y'all got a love that y'all had? Well, I'm talking to older people. that, you know, you may not have seen in 20 plus years. You may think and feel you the same, but if you look back at that relationship, you different, you know, and so you can't just pick up. A lot can happen in 20 plus years. Shoot. They could have been on crack for 10 years.
Can you highlight HEA, son? On comment?
HEA.
He had his life because he can't kill Nene, son.
That might be enough. Then if that's the case, don't kill him as well. Just like we can go with Ghost. He spared Sean's life because he basically somewhat raised him. Not because he couldn't kill Kanan's son, but he spared Sean's life. But then he didn't go and kill Tasha or go and kill Tommy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take it out. That's why it didn't, you know, add up. And that's why I said it would have been perfect, in my opinion, my small little 2 cents, since you had Drew kill Lil Guap, that his body is going to have to get found. You can't have a body get thrown in the dumpster or wherever you do with it. And nobody notices or sees or figures out or nothing. They just take it straight to a landfill. So I think that what they could have did since they had that happen is have Drew end up bumping into Chef, killing Chef. That could explain what happened with Chef and what happened with Lil Guap. And whoever was with Lil Guap must have killed Chef and got away with it, you know. And everything would have looked a little tidy and soft. But they made Chef look real corny. And it also made Mecca look bad because now everybody's wondering if he's really as tough and the big bad that we thought he was.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's why I said they're going to have to do something to redeem him because, I don't know, it wasn't a good look these last 2 episodes. I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, that ring was a good look, though. Other than that.
Nice ring, though.
Other than that,
Right. Hey, if y'all haven't already, I got a $20 Cash App giveaway tonight. Type in hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS in the comments, as well as hit that thumbs up, subscribe. I appreciate it. We got 293 people in right now, which is really good. I can't remember the records up in here. I need to get some record books up in here.
Right. You see Lamar, you be picking up his book, be like this.
But I remember you having more than this one when we discussed the finale of Snowfall.
Yeah, I know this isn't the record. I think the most that I've had, it wasn't for Power though, but for when I did.
I think it was for Snowfall.
Yeah, well, I'm saying the most period was when I did like a boxing, Triple G and Canelo. I think I had like 700-800 or something like that for that. But as far as these shows, I think maybe around 500, 600 maybe. Something like that. Maybe around 5 something. So I'm going to start keeping records from now on.
Can you highlight Loud and Clear's comment?
Loud and clear. All right.
There you go.
There's a tracker in the ring, and Method Man gonna have a fight on his hands. I like that. That's a good theory right there. What do you all think about that? Nita, go ahead.
They put see that happening.
All right.
They took the whole bag, so you don't even know what was in there. It could have been a tracker in there anyway. Like all we saw was Drew look in that little pocket and pull out a thing and look at it and put it back. By the time he heard Chef out there, so he did. I don't even think he looked in the bag to see what was in the bag.
Okay, Moochie, you want to say anything else about that?
Like I've said before, Effie went in the bag and saw the ring.
Okay.
Effie went in the bag and saw the ring. Drew was in the front. He was so anxious on getting out of there that he's not even focused on that no more. That's why Effie was able to get the ring and give it to Tariq.
Okay. Do you think that, well, you say he wasn't focused. You think she had that type of pull, or but she took advantage they wasn't paying attention?
Yeah. Look at when she did it. If you go back and watch the episode, Drew gets in the car. He's like sweating. And he's like telling Brayden's like, well, what happened? And he's like, come on, drive. All of that's going on. How you gonna be paying attention to what she taking out of that bag in the back seat?
For me, with Effie, I feel like if she's gonna take the ring, why not keep the damn ring for yourself? I mean, she out for self anyway.
That's out of her league, though.
She still likes Tariq.
Right, that's
true. She knows
true.
he needs this for his defense. He already said he needed the money.
Right. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What's up with Big Freaky Zeke? He done came in there. Monet. Some people think Monet may have had something to do with it. Some people don't. Whatever the case may be, he holding on to the door. Fingerprints all on it. He there. This dude big as a door, and he thought he was still a kid or whatever. He thought he was Tom Hanks and big. Yeah, anyway, do you think that she committed suicide? Did Monet do it? Did Monet make her do it by gunpoint? Moochie, what are your thoughts on Miss Carrie, baby?
I feel like Monet manipulated her. They had that little heart-to-heart where they talked about both of them having a bad day. She talked about her losing her family. And she basically, we might even go back and see the actual ending conversation of that, where she'd be like, look, I lost my family, but I'm not going to lose my son. And make her hang herself.
Right. Okay. That's an interesting theory. Shout out to SS Chicago. That you definitely from Chicago, because that's definitely what we would call him, a goofy. Goofied nut. Goofied nut. Man, straight up, man. He a big goofy, man. Anyway, that's what we call an idiot.
I mean, guess what?
A duck.
That's what, Jay.
What's up?
The fingerprints on her door would make sense, because if it was revealed that they had a sexual relationship, and that would prove that he would be over there, right?
That's a good point. So that might still help him out. What do you think about this, Nita? Did she do it to herself? Did Monet talk her out them draws? Talk her into, you know what I'm saying, doing that? Or did she talk him into, or did she, make her do it by having her at gunpoint? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it was by force, because I think she made her point clear enough that, you was fucking my son, you did some unethical things. I don't know if she actually had to do the gunpoint, but I think she is, she's forceful enough, and Carrie is scared enough of her that she would just do it, and kind of like if she talked her into it and made her do it, gunpoint or not, I still think Monet had a role in that happening, because just by the last line of dialogue that she said about, if you're here, my son will never come back to me. So that's when it took a turn for the dark, and then that the fact that the door was ajar lets me know that after it was done, Monet left. Because if Carrie was closing the door when Monet left and she did it afterwards, I would think the door would be closed, not halfway closed. So that's
okay.
And Jimmy Levy says Carrie is still alive.
She was doing pull-ups. This was somebody said she was doing pull-ups.
Get hanged, they do the dance of death. That's what they call it, because they feet be moving around.
Yeah, she been hanging. Yeah, she was tap dancing in the pocket.
Because they feet be moving around because they choking.
Right.
Yes, that's what I was just explaining to y'all.
But she could have been hanging there for like an hour by now. Then she would have been. She'd have been danced. The dance was over. That's a short dance.
Right. So that's why she's not alive. That's the proof that she's not alive.
Yeah, she was still.
Okay, Chris P said Monet shoots people, not hang them. Not in this case. She don't want it to come back to her.
Don't want it to come back.
Stupid. Now, if Kane went over there, then we could see a like her being shot up and shit.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody said somebody help Monet. Monet don't have anybody. Now somebody says the cop did it. Here's my theory. I do not think Monet did it. They did this to mess with our heads, the writers, and it's a good one. It was a good one, because how they cut it off at the last line, if he still got you, he won't come back to me. So I think they put that there and cut it off to mess with our heads as the viewers, but I think that she did it on her own. The door being open does mess with your head, because you wonder, well, why is the door open? And then you wonder, well, what happened? Who did it? Must have been Monet. She did it and left the door open. Why wouldn't she close the door? She could kill her and close the door, and then people don't find the body even longer. Give her a chance to get away. I think maybe Carrie, she already was depressed. Maybe talking with Monet, a little bit of what Moochie said, did maybe talk her into it, but indirectly. It probably just drove the point home that maybe this is her only option. And so I don't think Monet forced her at gunpoint. I think she climbed herself up there and did that. She shouldn't have, of course. And it wasn't her only option, but that's what most people battling that problem, think, and they probably wasn't right. Jimmy said they showed a clip of her in the next episode. They did, but the color was off, which made it to seem like a dream or a flashback. What do you think, Moochie? Was she alive? Was it a flashback? What was it?
Sure, it might be Tariq having a dream about it, and then he wake up,
right,
and find out that she's dead.
Right, because they showed Jabari in that as well. To Gina's point.
Or who knows? It might even be Well, no, it won't be Days with Clay if you said Jabari's in it now. So I'll take that one back. I'll reel that
Yeah,
back.
he ain't gonna bring him into his fantasy. Nita, what you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's either a ghost, a dream, a flashback, or something. We still see Kanan. We still see people who have passed on. So, and then even we saw Jabari, but he was a slab on a table on the next episode. Okay, so we didn't see him like a ghost, like a manifestation. So yeah, I just think it's one of those type things, a flashback, dream, ghost, something like that.
Okay, my son said they showed Jabari too. That ain't my son. I'm just joking. But y'all that know me know that's my son's name.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know. I said I remember him being dead.
That dude, you got a cash app. I mean, you know, super chat.
Oh yeah, thank you. I was appreciate it. That dude, maybe Monet left the door open because they want somebody to find her while they in the middle of the trial to make her look guilty. Good point, that dude. That's a good thought. Definitely appreciate it. We getting ready to wrap this show up in a couple minutes. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and remind everybody that haven't already to put in the chat hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. I got a $20 Cash App giveaway. Right now we got 58 people entered. So definitely go ahead and put that in the comments if you haven't already. Your son named JJ as well. That's what's up. So definitely go ahead and put that in. We got 320 people up in the building. I appreciate y'all as well.
Tariq's not gonna look suspect because he got the ankle monitor on him. So
That's
they're gonna
true.
know where he is at all times.
Yeah, that is true. Young boy said Monet left the door open for Zeke to set him up.
To freaking scare his ass.
Oh,
when he go back home and run right back to his arms. So
now that's really a nice one right there. I like that.
So you are my mama,
mommy. I'm sorry. I'll never leave the porch again. He never leave the porch again.
Yeah.
Hey, you say Ghost is still alive. He and Ramona are the adoptive parents. We could talk about that right quick.
We said that earlier tonight.
Yeah, definitely. What do y'all think about Ghost having every aspect of life after his death planned out? Nita, I see your face. What's up with that?
You give it a thumbs down?
Trash.
I believe if they get desperate enough, they're going to bring him back to life.
I feel like what is happening here is that they're making the wrong decision as to play it so precise to the situation at hand. There's no way that you can figure out that she's going to be in foster care, that she's going to have adoptive parents. Like, it feels like everything just feels so on the nose, right happening exactly when something happens. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Moochie, what's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on this is it's a possibility they might have orchestrated this, for the simple fact is they will try to bring Ghost back at the last minute if they get desperate.
Right.
If the ratings go down, boom, they bring Ghost back, watch how it go up.
They definitely will go up.
But we might not see him until the end. Until the very end.
That's what I think.
He gets out of college.
I said season 5, season 6.
If it goes that far, we might not see him until after Tariq gets out of college. And by that time, they could get somebody else to play Ghost because they could say he had reconstructive surgery.
You need to be a writer because you come up with some stuff too, girl. You be reaching like you did have what's that movie? Right. What's that movie with Alicia Keys and all the hitters? And they had the reconstructive surgery. It had Ryan, what's his name? Damn, man, what's it? It had Alicia Keys was girlfriend with Taraji, and they was.
You talking about the heist they did at the hotel?
What was the name of that, y'all? I love they made a part to Smoking Aces. You think it's smoking that reconstructive surgery? It's hella, but hella is actually such and such.
Look,
and it's
what
such
they
and
gotta
such.
do is call me up. I will come in the writing room and I will orchestrate everything.
Hey, for real, we need to put something together.
We got Blas Alonso play Ghost. Everybody remember he was a cop.
Right, he actually gained a little weight because he was on the lam. He could no longer eat no home cooking. No. Shout out to Inga with the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you, sis. You said, I wish we would have had a major death like Courtney Kemp said. Carrie is not a major death. Courtney Kemp, I give her all the props for creating the show and all of that stuff and even doing her stuff on Instagram, but it can be misleading sometimes. And I don't see as a major death either, but maybe she saw it as a major death. Did any of you ladies saw that as a major death?
SS Chicago said Davis McClain is going to get killed in episode 10.
Oh,
wow.
Then Tariq going to jail.
Right.
Look, I feel like it's going to be over with after the fact. Like, Tariq going to get off. Carrie was predictable. Okay, that was a predictable death. I got caught off guard with the chef.
That was, but he wasn't a major, but it was caught off guard.
And now Tate is going to be mad at Tariq. I'm trying to figure out why. Because he didn't get the booty? He didn't get the booty. Mad at Tariq because Carrie's dead.
Yeah, he was in the preview. It showed he was a little mad.
I'm trying to understand that.
I know, right?
Because he didn't get the cookie?
Yeah, but, that's his ass moving in slow motion.
Davis McClain is confirmed for season 3, so he's not going anywhere. All right, that's what One Shot Gamer said. I agree. I can't see it happening.
You already killed off one lawyer at Proctor. Yeah, you already killed off Proctor. Now you're going to kill off how many lawyers and high-profile people get killed in New York?
Like I said, I could see Davis McClain's brother get killed before him. Like, they tried to get at him, and then they got him instead.
Right.
And McClain be real mad, where he going to come back with a vengeance.
Right. Shout out to D. Johnson with the super chat. I appreciate it. You said, what happened to Braden being on tape for the jewelry store robbery? Great point. That's another thing. They shouldn't put some of this stuff in if you're not going to go back and bring it back and make it, relevant. Then just have them smash the stuff. Or not be on camera.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
Do you think they have a killing in episode 9? It usually be like a big blowout in that episode before they get to the finale. Because the 10 is the finale. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, normally in about 9.
So we might see another death, y'all.
Right. I still think that either Drew or Kane is not going to make it out of this. Well, I definitely think they're going to make Mecca probably die and keep Lorenzo. But I wish that they didn't in a way. I mean, I think this show need both of them.
The only way only way Mecca is going to die is if Monet does it. Because she's the only one that could get close to him. Right.
Loud and Clear said Braden gonna die. I've said that in a video.
I don't see that happening.
I think he should, because he's green and doing too much. He's already survived a lot of stuff that he wouldn't have. Going on somebody's block, selling dope and this and that, and taking on them, and all kind of different stuff that he might have got in trouble more. He got shot up in his car and laughed. Like, what?
He might get shot, but he ain't gonna die.
Okay. He should, but I don't think they would, because they pushing the Tommy and Ghost, type narrative. So I don't think he'll die. He said he saw pictures of him dead. I don't know.
That was from the movie Mom. That's
okay.
not. I saw saw that too.
Okay.
If you see the movie Mom,
I saw that.
That was from that. He got shot in that movie.
Yeah, he did, and that was a good movie actually. Yeah, it was funny.
So you got clickbait. Somebody clickbaited you.
Right. Pretty girl said the detective need to die. I forgot all about him. It's been what, 3 episodes since we done seen him. He got kicked off the case.
No, they figured they
got who they got,
and now it's going on to the trial.
Right, that's true. I guess they figured they got to week. Let the prosecutors take over. So, but they got very little evidence. They should have kept investigating. They gave up way too soon. You had him talking to Lauren and recording it. They should have kept her talking, kept it going. He never incriminated himself. What, the book ain't about Braden? Okay, so.
Right.
So. Some people say Jenny might die. I don't think that. And then y'all think Jenny gonna die? Sax already kill it all the time, so who knows, man? He been killing it on the regular, and she's pretty durable. So we'll see. What about Everett? Everett gonna make it?
He might.
We're gonna.
So you saying Everett gonna go to the upper room?
Upper room.
Everett go.
We on deck.
Everett go. Kane can go.
Lauren's not safe. Somebody said that in the comments.
Yeah, she's not safe. That's why I think she should leave. I think her parents should just be done with this and just go on.
Right.
Yeah.
They should have got
She's
our
gonna
lawyer.
Go come back.
Then they should have got our lawyer too.
Yeah, that part I didn't understand.
Right. They know better than that. So
right. I'm like, y'all know.
Jay, how many episodes you in? Are you in the first episode of Tommy's or fourth?
Yeah, I'm in the first and I'm in another episode. I don't know which one it is though, but I'm in 2. Yep. So y'all
it come out in 2 weeks after season finale of this, right?
Yep, y'all can start talking about how bad I was. Man, he sucked. He was not mean. He did not do it. I don't believe it.
That dude 1021 says Zeke gonna die after he meet Dante.
That'd be crazy.
You saw them at the basketball court. All 3 of them was at the basketball court in the preview.
I missed that part. Oh wait, I did see a glimpse of that.
Monet and Zeke, they all was at the basketball. That's where the shootout happened, right?
But that sound like that's Lorenzo may do it.
Yeah, or GTG.
Okay, I'm an educated person. I'm trying to put things together. Let me find out. Lorenzo gonna see his house ransacked and then go to the basketball court and shoot that shit up when he see Monet and Dante and Zeke there.
He could think it's in retaliation for old boy they killed. And not realize it got something to do with Mecca. And GTG could be there because they people got killed. Besides, they people took the drugs. What they do? Give it to Kane? They gonna keep it. They had people dead and everything. They done lost their leader. And what, they gonna give what they died for to Kane? Yeah, right. So, I don't know. Maybe Kane and Drew split the money. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. This is the last question that I'm going to do the raffle. You said, my brother's keeper. I know that's right. You say, Jay, do you think Force is going to be more realistic than Power Ghost? I like to think so. I know what I was in, and I wasn't in much. It seemed pretty realistic to me. We was in a real location. It wasn't a set. And so, some of the people that I know working on there and stuff said it was fire and that it's going to be good. So, I know a few people that seen the first episode and they said it was real good. So, and it ain't because of me. My scene to be over with fast, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah.
They ain't say y'all traitors?
Nah. I mean, I probably could try to get that stuff, but I don't ever do that. I need to though. Kachow95, thank you for the super chat. You say, I want to see Effie do something to surprise us these last 2 episodes. Also, what are the chances that Kevin Whitman went to Professor Milgram's place and killed her? Just thinking outside the box. I would go with that before I would go with Monet hung her. He's a man and strong enough to probably pick her up or knock her out, then do all that was needed. But I wouldn't see Tariq being strong enough to do that. And I don't see Monet strong enough to do that. Z could be strong enough to do that, but we know he didn't. So that's a theory that's got some type of, possibility. Montana Max, Jay, you know how powerful it would have been if no one knew about your appearance in Tommy's show? I don't know, man. A lot of people still ain't gonna recognize me probably. So, but I appreciate it though. Thank you.
What's up, Montana Max?
Yep, what's up? I don't know. Y'all would have been surprised if y'all was just watching and be like, wait a minute, that look like Jay. I'd be like, yeah, that is me. Y'all would be like, that ain't you.
About it for months, so I'm looking forward to it anyway.
Because we all watching it.
I don't try to bring it up that much, but y'all bring it up. I don't try to, I try to downplay it because, they'll better kill me in 2 minutes, so who knows. Be like, man, that's what we had to hear for? You got popped faster than Lil Guap. No, no, man. But you never know. All right, let's do this this raffle giveaway. We got 81 entries. I appreciate it. We got 341 people watching right now. Thanks everybody for watching. This is for the $20 Cash App giveaway. I'm gonna go ahead and click the draw now. And also, I'm going to have a giveaway when I get to 30K subs, especially by the end of this month. I'll do a $100 giveaway. So help me get to 30K subs. I'm almost there. And do the $100 giveaway to celebrate. So let's go. Here we go. Let's hit the draw. Let's see. Encouraging Warrior. What? That's what's up. Boy, my members be coming through deep, man. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Glad to have you. Are you still here? Type here in the comments. I appreciate it if you're still here.
Anything from her.
I ain't even see her type, but she must have typed this in there. Encouraging Warrior, are you there? I hope you didn't go to sleep on us.
I don't see Encouraging Warrior.
Yeah, I'm not. When I type her in, oh yeah, it came up. Her name came up.
She there? She said something?
No, but it looks like she's still in the chat.
Did she
Because
type
her name
here?
automatically came up.
Well, she typed in at one time the hashtag or whatever, but is she here? Does anybody see her name on here? Does she type here? Encouraging Warrior, you went to sleep.
It's getting late. She gotta go to work in the morning.
You done missed out.
Listen, Jay, somebody asked us who would you guys think would win a fight in between Little Guap and Braden. Y'all sleeping on Braden, but Braden can fight. His brother used to bully him all the time.
Right, he know how to wrestle. He can wrestle up in there, boy. You don't want to mess with him, man. Lil Guap got choked out real easy.
You know him could be a white boy, but he might end up busting his ass.
Right.
I'm just saying.
It's that. Yeah. Encouraging Warrior, where are you? You gone? I'm gonna go ahead and hit the raffle again.
All right, hit the raffle again.
Damn, man. I know she'd have been happy to win, too. Justin Stevens, first time viewer, great show. Blessings from Dallas, Texas. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you.
Damn.
Definitely glad you enjoyed the show. Too bad the Cowboys ain't give you a little something more to cheer about, but they did have a good year. Shout out to Jocelyn. She a big Cowboys fan. All right. Let's see. Jamari said the only person Braden can't beat is Trace. All right. Let me go ahead and do the raffle again. Encouraging Warrior ain't here. Make sure you all stay when you put that in. You don't want to miss out. More people leave than you realize or fall asleep. Let's go. Remy Reigns in the building.
And she was on with us early on the other channel. Come on,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
She was very active.
I just saw Remy comment a second ago. Remy, another member. I don't know. It pays to be a member, I guess. This is by random. You all see, I just press the button, draw, and it does the rest. I don't stop or do nothing. So, you know, it seems like a lot of members get to win, though.
Damn. Where's she at?
I just saw Remy.
She was just in here.
Maybe she clicked out because she thought encouraging Warrior.
Come on, Remy. Remy on that West Coast time. She stayed on the West Coast. So, I don't know. Maybe she was like, give me some dinner or something. Come on, Remy. Remy, where you go? Let's see one more time. I guess we're going to have to spin it again. Remy, you left too soon. And Trinae, let's see. Did anybody see Remy?
No, I've been seeing. I'm looking.
All
All right, third time for Trump, so let's get it.
Let's go. Here go draw again. John Doe. Damn, it's a lot of members up in here, man. John Doe with the win. I know he here. I thought I just saw his name as well.
He just made a comment at 11:50.
Yeah. He just was talking about Brillo. Third time's the charm. Looky here said it's only 8:50 on the coast, see? So, John Doe is here in the building, live from Chicago. That's what's up. Appreciate you, fam, for coming through. Congrats. You can hit me up in Discord, and I will hit you up with the Cash App. Congrats for the win. Thank you, everybody, for watching, sticking with it, all the great comments. 300 plus people live tonight. We still got 302 rocking with us. So don't forget to hit the likes. How many likes do we got on this video, y'all? I appreciate it. SS Chicago 73rd and Fairfield. I'm not familiar with Fairfield. You must be out west. I was over by 71st and Jeffrey, out east, far east. But, you know, south side still. Just either southwest or southeast. But that's what's up. I got me some Italian Fiesta right now, man. Woo! Trying to know about Italian Fiesta. I had to pick that up while I was in Chicago this past weekend. Okay, by Western. Oh, you buy all them damn cars over there for sale. That's what's up. All right, man. Appreciate it, Silk. We got a good crew. Everybody, thanks a lot. Everybody for coming through. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking up with us and checking out our little reviews for the show. Don't forget to subscribe to Moochie Anita. The links is in the description box below. Shout out to the new members that joined the channel. Looking forward to talking with y'all in Discord. Everybody be safe out there. Moochie Anita, y'all want to say something before we go?
Tune in live for the rewatch Friday of Game of Thrones. What episode we doing, Nita?
We're going to be on season 1 of episode 4 of Game of Thrones. And we're going to be live. We usually do pre-recorded, but we're going to go live this Friday at 8 o'clock.
Y'all watching a video live?
No.
We're just going to talk about it.
And doing a review.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
season 1 Game of Thrones is fire.
Huh?
Said, yeah, season 1 of Game of Thrones was definitely fire.
Yes. And that's actually on my channel. Thanks, Moochie, for plugging in. I appreciate it.
All right.
And I do have my review of Power this episode on my channel as well. So,
all right.
My episode review is up to it'll be up tonight.
All right. There y'all have it. Check it out. Everybody be safe. I'm up out of here. Peace. Everybody be safe. No problem. Y'all take care. Bye. Everybody be safe. And we out.